Hi guys, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I have just been at the op shops today, so I thought I would share with you what I found. So I went to 3 stores. I will show you the big things first. I got this box of 500 window-faced envelopes. Should it not have a hyphen there? I don't know. Anyway. So yes, I don't need envelopes, that's for sure. But when you see them that cheap, it's hard not to get them. So they're just the ones with the window like that. So I'll be able to make a pile of journals with them. The other bigger item I grabbed was a makeup case. I've seen these on Marketplace a bit, but they're all a bit expensive and that. But this one was at the second-hand store. Wasn't too badly priced. So, and it has, I call that room, and these look really good for holding maybe some markers. So I might end up storing my markers in here. If not, they'll be good for something else, but I thought they'd make some good craft room storage. They close a bit. Oh, I see, you meant to do that. Yeah, that's better. I thought they were sort of a bit loose, but they've got the clip down which holds it nice and secure. So next I got a stack of little golden books, which was very naughty. I'll try and be quick with these because I'm sure you're probably bored of seeing them. A lot of them I got because they were first editions, and I grabbed a few because I'm sure I don't have them in my collection. I'm not collecting all of them because there's some like the Disney ones and Barbie ones and that I don't really care for. But yeah, just ones I like and that. So this is my family. I definitely didn't have this one, so I grabbed that. And that's a first edition. I'll give you a quick flick anyway in case you haven't seen it. First Bible stories. Nice old one. The Curious Little Kitchen Around the House. I definitely didn't have this one either. Alice in Wonderland. I usually grab that if it's cheap enough because it's such a popular theme. Bunnies ABC. I like the bunnies ones for Easter journals. Although this one has, oh no, the bunny's on every page. It's because that just has other animals. 101 Dalmatians Snow Puppies. Our first edition. Shall We Dance? A Book of Opposites. That's another first edition. I don't think I had this one either. Pages are in good nick. Richard Scarry's The Bunny Book. Again, bunnies are popular. The pictures in this one are really cool. The Pokey Little Puppies Naughty Day. That's a first edition soft cover. When You Were a Baby. It's nice and old. That's another first edition. It's very 70s looking. Big Bird's Baby Book. Definitely don't have this one either. The Elves and the Shoemaker. Another new one to me. And 3 Little Pigs. Oh no, there's one more underneath. Richard Scarry's best little word book ever. Definitely had this one before. I think I gave a copy away and got another one. This one's in really good nick. Another book that I shouldn't have got because I have that many books, especially Botanicals. This is illustrations of the British flora. Now, the price on it I wasn't too happy with, but the cover's in quite good nick, so I'll probably reuse that. That is really nice. And I really love the illustrations in this. It's from 1949. And every page is all the illustrations. And I think there was a book with it that had a similar title, and I think that was all the information for the illustrations. But won't they make really neat tags? And so many of them. It'll be a good mass making project, that one. This is Gerda Bengtson, Danish Floral Chartered Designs, so cross stitch. I have said before I don't, like I used to do sort of biggish cross stitches and that, but they're so time consuming that I don't do them these days. But I have kept my cross stitch stuff, and I've got the fabrics and that, and I like the idea of doing some of these smaller ones for journals. So it's all your flower patterns. It's a shame they don't have pictures with them. You'd have to look at the front, I suppose, and the back to see what they look like. And then this is Flowers for All Seasons, Australian Flower Arranging. It has beautiful illustrations. And it is 1986, Elaine Diamond and Pam Sackville. So I do really like the illustrations in this book. Look at the colours in that, beautiful. Next I shall do these. So I got some fake florals. I loved the colours in these ones. I'll most likely take, the white ones can stay together, they'll be nice. Maybe the roses. But I'll probably likely take a lot of these apart and use the petals in some embellishments. It's something I want to do in the future. It will have to be another mass make project when I get around to it, because I've got stacks of them now. And then I saw this one and it had these sunflowers. And they're a bit bulky, but they're not too bad on the back here. So I think they'd be quite fine on the cover of journals, sunflower journal. They feel really cool too. And I love the leaves as well. And we've got lilies and that. So they will be fun to play with. I have some ribbon. A gingham style ribbon. There was this frame. I love the frame. And the picture on the inside's really nice as well. It seems to be upside down though. But I'm not sure if I'll use them together and put them on the front of a botanical journal or take the picture out and use it separately. But I think the frame will be lovely on the cover. There were some acrylic paints. I've got soft chocolate and deep red. There was a hanky, which is a gift from Ireland. So I thought that would be nice. I did find a while back a book in the bookstore that had a whole lot of ephemera in it. And that was a book on Ireland. The ephemera was someone's personal effects and that were in the book. So I think this would go nicely with that when I make a journal out of it. This is your suede thonging dark tan jewellery strand. Some thank you cards and envelopes. I'll just see what the envelopes are like. I Just really love the roses, and they look like they're from like the 70s or something like that. They look vintage. The size is nice too for slipping into your journal pockets. So they're plain envelopes. Yep. And the cards. This is a lucky find. These are watercolour crayons. They're Micador ones, I think. And I've had Micador markers before and they weren't that cheap. And they don't look like they've been used at all. So I think they're going to be fun to play around with. Get them so much cheaper in the second-hand store so you don't feel so bad about having a bit of fun with them. So they can go straight into my little art trolley. Some gift bags, princess theme. Some cards that have this sort of gold on them, which I think will look nice in maybe some, when I get around to doing some sort of clean white and gold sort of journals, if ever. Yeah, they'll be beautiful. They're quite different. Something maybe with some wallpaper. Oh, they've got cards as well. I thought it was just the envelopes. Oh, and they've got bees. That's cool. So they can go in bee-themed journals, or I'll just use some of the envelopes in a goldish journal with my wallpapers. That will look really nice. All the journals I'm going to make that never happen. There was this pouch of cards. They're all the same. I'll pick you because. P.O. Love Rare. Oh, it's like little postcards. To, from, and message. Oh, that's neat. Good for a bee theme though, because of the way they spell bee on them. So I thought they were sweet. Some acrylic paints. These are the ones from Kmart. Again, they look like they possibly haven't been used. So, and I figure if you're going to do gel printing and that, the more the merrier. This is a bag with some notepads in. I'm so tired from shopping. I can't go shopping now without getting so tired. I get a stupid migraine when I go anywhere near the shops, so that's why I don't go as much these days. This is a thank you pad. That's quite nice actually. Could just cover over with something down there where it says thank you and you've got a nice journaling spot. This is a scripture pad. So it's like a watercolour scene. Got some, I think they're a bit smelly, some of these. There's more in here than I thought. They're pretty. Matching envelopes that go with the pages and little tiny cards. That's nice. Paper card. So that's a nice set. This is a booklet. Really love that cover. Be able to make that into a journal, hollow spine journal or something. Have to have if I think about it. Love it though. And look at the papers in there. They'll be so nice to fold up and use as pages or to slip into big pockets. They're double-sided. And I've got a whole lot of chipboard bits and pieces. Just for future projects. I figure I can do mixed medias or collages on these. Then I've got this one, which is a Beyond the Page scrapbook sort of album. Tabbed album. And I've got this big one. Might do a plate for my door with that, saying stay out and leave me alone or something. Or I'm not here, something like that. Victorian die cuts. I grabbed one of each of these. I had a whole pile of them, so I've got this girl. These sort of old-fashioned textured ones. Quite big, but if you're doing a large journal, that'd probably be nice on the cover or something. I have a canvas. It is for, it says chroma painting panel. But I'll just do mixed media or something on that. Or try and do a mixed media on it. Got some contact, which I'll probably use soon because I need to put some more on my desk before I ruin it. I've just been cleaning up in between projects. And then the fabric bits and pieces. I've got some satin bags, some blue ones. I have a lot of organza bags in different colours, but I don't think I have a nice deep blue like that, so I grabbed those. Doilies, there was a set of these 4 that are all the same, but I thought they were lovely. There are a couple of big ones which I'll probably cut down, or you'd have to cut down to use them, but I liked the patterns on them. It's nice and colourful, that one. Set of 2 of these. Appliques. Oh, 3 is it? Yeah, placements they must be. Missing one, but that's all right. This, I found this fascinating fabric. It's like upholstery fabric and it's Coke themed, Coca-Cola. And it's not really on my radar to do one, but oftentimes I get. I think I just got one recently. I wonder if I've kept it whole. Because oftentimes I get out of the recycling Coca-Cola books on the history, and they have a fair bit of good ephemera in them, vintage ephemera. So I thought, well, with this I could actually make a Coca-Cola journal. There was this Eiffel Tower themed fabric, got a pile of that. Needs a tea dye. Some of it anyway, I do. Usually if I tea dye fabric, I keep a bit not tea dyed and then tea dye some of it. This fabric, Botanical, floral. I shouldn't have got more fabric. You should see the mess I've got of fabrics around the place, but anyway, it's a bit hard when you see all these things you like. A daisy one, it's like a t-shirt fabric, which I don't really like to use, but quite synthetic too. But it's daisies. So for the daisy journal in the future. The lovely Tracy Fox bought out her daffodil and daisy kit a little while back, and I've been eyeing that off. So I want to get around to having a play with that sometime. There was this, which I think is organza. Love the colour of it. Although it could be like, it's almost like a sari silk or something. I don't know my fabrics. Love the colour, and I think it'll make beautiful flowers if I ever get around to making flowers. Then there was this, which is like a big bed sheet, quilt fabric or something. Curtain fabric. But again, I really love the florals in the pattern, and you could cut the flowers out individually and that. So I think I'll tea-dye a pile of that as well. And then there was a whole pile of laces. So we will have a look at what I got. Another thing I don't really need, but that's a nice wide one actually. And of course you can take the gathering part off of it so that you can have it just normal flat lace. But I like keeping it like this for now because it is so handy to put if you're going around corners and that. Another gathered one. Nice lavender, but they're nice and thick, wide ones, which I do quite like. Oh, there's two in that pack. There's this one as well. There we go, that way. It's got the white lace on the top. And we've got some blue, and it looks quite vintage, this. Feels it. A bit grungy, which is nice. This one with the ribbon. That's pretty. This one's lovely. The colour's really nice. First stack of that one. So this one's got some ribbon in it again. And this one doesn't have ribbon in it, but it's been sewn together by the looks. The two bits. Some eyelet lace in the middle. Don't know how people have the patience to go sewing it together like that. Anyway. There was this, which is gorgeous. Some embroidery onglaze. That's a real pretty one. There's a lot in this blue bag. Can't find the end of it. That's a very pretty one too. One with the ribbon in the middle. Some pink. That's got the ribbon gathered at the top and some eyelet lace. It's very pretty. And the last one I got is absolutely gorgeous. Nice and soft. Beautiful pattern on it. That's that one. I'd have to put a little piece of this away for my lovely friend Carolyn. Looks like her kind of thing. Or frou-frou. Frilly and frou-frou. It goes that way. Just beautiful. So that was heaps of fun. That was my therapy for today, and I really needed it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you've been out grabbing yourself some bargains from the secondhand shop. And I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.